For a few seconds, this place was Armageddon. Armageddon.
See, it's outrageous and murders and child molesters. And everywhere, everyone thinks the same thing. Kill them all.
I shall count thee among my favoured sheep, and you shall have the protection of all the angels in heaven.
Greetings to all of our faithful. Welcome to our very first podcast. We're not quite sure what one is. We were invited to do this by the Shining Wizards after we had appeared on episode... Which one was it? Episode 95?
96, I think that's the one we
95,
were
we
95,
were spoofed.
They were spoofed on 95.
96, they asked us in. And then 100 for the celebration.
Yep. And it took you two guys arguing. Is the reason why we got the podcast, I think. Not really sure.
What do you mean arguing?
We don't argue.
Not all the time.
No, I don't know what she's talking about.
She's
I honestly don't know. Sorry.
What are you doing with the helmet, man? Why is it always with the helmet?
Hey.
What is with the helmet?
This makes me comfortable.
I hate you. I just want you to know that. And it flopped too! Take the goddamn thing off your head!
Let him do what he wants to do. If it's just what makes him feel comfortable in front of all these people.
Why am I related to him?
What?
Why?
Ask myself
It's just
that
the way the
question
Lord
all
made
the
it.
time.
Yeah, bad luck.
It's okay, brother.
We'll get through this. Time to drink.
So,
Absolutely terrible.
we put out a little thing on our Facebook asking our fans or our faithful to ask us a couple questions about ourselves. And the first one is pretty much, who are we? Who are the fallen angels and where did we come from?
You mean they don't know?
No. A
Not
lot
all
of
of
them. A lot of them don't seem to get it.
All of them don't know.
They keep going, what are you?
They're
What's with the
naughty boys.
fallen angel? I don't get it.
I'm a wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, what else
A
do you need to
wrestler
know?
that preaches religion.
I'm not getting into all
The good
about
word.
where I live and everything like
The
that.
good word.
You don't have to give out your contrast, boyo!
Oh, good. Good.
Nobody needs to know where we live.
So why don't you tell them what the deal is with us?
You're the one that pontificates all the time. Why do I got to be the one to explain it?
Why do I have to drag him everywhere?
You know, sometimes
alright.
you shouldn't pontificate as much. Maybe you should go out and fornicate.
If you all haven't figured it out yet, we're triplets. This one came out first. Right?
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
lucky you.
squatting right out.
I was right behind and then he kind of walked down out with the crane flipping around.
Well, apparently to you, I slipped.
He slipped on a banana, he sure did. Fell to the earth, he did. Right off the banana boat.
Absolutely.
Where are we from? Tell me a little bit about our childhood there, Crimson.
Okay. Our childhood. What a wonderful childhood we had. We once Mom shot us out as best as she could, she died because of this one. They couldn't, God bless Mama.
God bless her soul.
God bless her soul. We were left with Da. Now Da, if you take Charlie Bronson and you mix him with the porcupine,
It's okay.
and you add some fireworks in there, and then you light them on fire.
Don't forget the spiders.
And spiders, aye, we got spiders. You'll never be quite as mean as this old man was.
No.
What a spiteful piece of garbage he was. But he taught us the good word. And I'll say this. He taught us the good book, and he taught us the good word. This one, having no courage whatsoever, runs away. We were raised in Donoughmore, Cork County, Ireland.
What'd you run and do?
What do you mean, what did I run and do?
I said,
Hey, Mick Jagger, the audience is that way.
I hopped on a boat.
where'd
I
you
went
go?
to see the big city, the bright lights. Why not?
What city did you go to?
All of them.
Great. I love your... Could you be a bit more vague?
Thanks. You're really helping
Well,
us there.
you know, I ended up in Chicago. That doesn't mean that's where I started.
Oh, so you went on a world tour at age 10.
Yes.
He's well traveled, you know. That's why he's so jaded.
Being jaded. He's three fries short of a Happy Meal, this one.
Oh, you're just so rough on him all the time.
Hey, look at his head! He's got 2 bananas coming out the side of his fucking head.
You're not him, but dead horns.
What? You mean to tell me this thing don't make you horny at all?
I hate you. I hate you so much. The hate. It's so big. So big. So anyway, there's Da, and he's a miserable old man. You know, tortures us and punishes us, you know, according to the laws and the scriptures and whatnot. You know, and then him never wanting a female, named this one Dante, because, you know, Dante's Inferno and all. You know, I always tried to appease the old man. These two would do everything to contradict the man.
That's not true.
But it's true.
I couldn't do anything right just because of the body I was born into.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And he wonders why I ran away.
I contradicted all the time.
Yeah. You did?
Louder. Volume there, pal.
What's the matter? They can't hear me?
Probably not. I don't know. I'm not watching this.
Or listening.
Listening. It's kind of hard to get jokes when you don't have a laughter. We need a laugh track.
Psst. There's an orange looking at me.
What? Oh my god. And I tag with this man. What's next on the agenda?
Alright, since you guys
Moving on.
Since you guys can't really alright, anyway.
Moving on.
I think we're floundering here.
We sure are.
Alright, here's one that's very easy for you to
this is going to be
explain.
painful. Yes?
Okay. People want to know what's with the masks.
The masks.
Why you guys wear the masks?
I hate the masks. Alright, well, it started way back in 12. Sitting there on the couch, all three of us, the three triplets. You had Cancer playing the Call of Duty, doing whatever he was on the video games, how many video games there are. You had Dante trying to get us work on the computer. She's doing all the social media. That's, you know, when you go to Fallen Angels Facebook page, you're most likely going to get Dante. She's the one that does all the bookings and stuff like that. So she's trying to find us work. Me, I'm in quiet contemplation, as it were, as it always is, because I'm the only reverent one in this group.
Oh, what's his name?
So I'm the only reverent one. And then I hear it. I hear the voice. The voice of the Lord. He looks down and I can hear it, I can see it, I can feel it. And he says, John. I look around, I'm like, who the hell's John? Who the hell's John? But it's the first time you hear the Lord's word, so yes, the answer is, yes, Lord. What can I do for you? Next thing he says is, you're ugly as sin. So now I'm looking around like, alright, this is the first time I'm talking to the Almighty, and he's insulting me. So I'm starting to get a little hot. So, but it's alright, we go along with that. We'll start rolling with it. We'll go along with it. So I bring those two beside me so maybe they could hear it too. As they're looking at me rather oddly.
Like we are now.
Let me roll.
Yeah.
So as I'm hearing it, the Lord says, that's not what I mean. I don't mean you're ugly as sin. I mean, what you're about to embark on, there's children involved. Okay, Lord, you need to back off a little bit because it's getting a little kind of creepy. But he's like, what I mean is, you get excited when you put the hurt on somebody. Your eyes become that of a maniacal, vicious person. you get much pleasure out of breaking bones and snapping fingers and dropping stuff on the floor. So, to hide that and to protect the children from seeing something so fierce and scary, you wear the mask. It's a symbol, it's part of the uniform. And I say, okay, Lord, we'll go along with that. This one wears it to make fun of me.
You're damn right I do. You don't need to wear the mask.
Always,
Scare them!
always with the last word.
Scare them!
Let it go.
Do it! Scare them good.
So that's pretty much why they wear the masks.
You can see in previous matches, I started without the mask. I couldn't take it anymore. He was trying to make it easy, so now I wear it just to make fun of him.
I hate him
So
so much.
moving along. What else do you want to talk about? Anything anything on your minds?
There are a couple of good questions in here that we should be answering.
Okay. Well, which one do you want to answer?
Ooh, I don't know.
Choose one. The almighty oracle is spouting truth.
Let's see.
See, I like this question.
Which one?
Which one?
What were some of your favorite singles matches and tag team matches in professional wrestling when you were watching?
Mulkey's Gladiators. Fantastic psychology
Oh,
match.
that reminds me of a match that
Gladiators.
we did against a team called, Middletown Express.
Aye,
A little bit.
Oh.
but in all honesty, as funny as that will. Yeah, look that up. Mulkey's versus Gladiators. You'll be glad you did. You'll be like, hey, wow, those
Oh, now I
guys.
get you're talking about.
Aye, why not?
If you didn't understand that, it's Mulkeys versus Gladiators.
Mulkeys. Anywho.
Didn't have to be so